You are now listening to 15 Minutes of Fame Radio.
Let's go!
Let me ask you, actually today's the 2nd?
Yeah.
June 2nd, was yesterday too, right?
What?
There was the protest in North.
Yeah.
Yesterday and today.
Yeah, I was at the one yesterday. I wasn't at the one today.
You was one yesterday. Surf was there? Was you in the same vicinity? Because I think Surf was out there too.
Surf, I didn't see Surf.
Okay.
It was, the turnout, was crazy. Like, it was retarded. Like, the turnout was just ridiculous. You know, the march, even the crowd that we had for the march took up, like, multiple blocks of downtown North before we even started, you know, so... I mean, I didn't see him personally, you know, and I was with my family, you know, so.
Yeah. And it was peaceful?
Yeah.
The way it's supposed to be?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was peaceful. But at the same time, people tired, bro. People tired. It's only so long, and this is with any situation, it's only so long you can keep insulting people's intelligence and showing them no respect at all before they snap. And that's with any situation, you know, so like a lot of people is throwing a lot of backlash and a lot of criticism towards the looting situations and things like that. It's a whole lot of animosity and anger, like just built up anger. You have some people out there who really just doing it for profit or to get some free shit.
Right.
But you have most people who are really fed up. Like, and that's what it is, man. Like, disrespect eventually leads to chaos, especially for things like that to happen during a time like this. What we're going through already throughout the year, y'all still like, come on, bro. That shit is tiring, for real. It's tiring, man. Like,
and how do you feel like? This happened to George Floyd, right?
Yeah.
And since that happened, the cops did that shit to George Floyd.
Yeah.
There's been more incidents where people are getting shot. This is wild. You know what I mean? While the protests and stuff, they're still doing the same shit that people are out there protesting about and wondering why people are so angry. Like, I think they took a young kid and his girlfriend out of the car because of a curfew.
Yeah, they took him out the car. Like, I didn't see that incident, you know, so I can't give my full disclosure on it. But it's just like, the fact of the matter is they don't get enough training to do the job the job that they have. The stipulations that comes with it, the professionalism that comes with it, y'all don't get enough training for it, bro. It's crazy that I have to go to school 4 years, 6 years, 8 years to become, say, a lawyer, and I could be a cop straight out of high school. Like, that's crazy. Like, it's just, they don't get enough training. 2 months in a police academy is not enough. I'm sorry.
And that's how much it is. You join the police force, they send you to the academy for 2 months.
Man. Like, about 2 months. That's crazy, man.
Yeah, a lot of these guys shouldn't be cops. So,
and I think another thing that plays a part in it, why people so angry, is that they treat it like, at the end of the day, it's a profession. You are allowed to acknowledge when one of your coworkers is wrong. Y'all, that's what I'm saying. Y'all so. That's what makes it a gang, bro. Like, y'all so gung-ho over trying to protect each other in the wrong. And it's like, you have to acknowledge that these people is wrong. It has to be some type of punishment for it. Y'all can't say, oh, such and such killed such and such, and it's no different than this. No. All that black on black crime and the things that y'all talk about, that man getting life 9 times out of 10 for killing whoever he killed. Not not getting paid with administrative leave and stuff like that. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. It's no type of accountability going on. You know, so like all of that eventually adds up to what y'all getting now. Like, people just tired of it, man. People tired of it.
So I saw another video, so many videos, but I seen a video where as though a female I think she smacked the cop first, and then she might have hit him with a 2-piece. Then another cop, black cop, hooked off on her, knocked her out, right? So as I'm watching the video, I say to myself, tell me if I'm wrong. I'm police, right? If I'm the police, my job is to restrain and arrest you, not to punch you in the face. Am I wrong for saying that?
That's what I'm saying.
Even if I punch you in the face, you're not supposed to beat me up. You're supposed to arrest me.
Yeah, and it's a professionalism thing.
Yes.
Man. Like,
yeah,
they're supposed to have that type of training and go through that on a not just a monthly basis, but I feel like yearly basis. It should take years to become a cop, bro. It should take years to become that. At least
a year. Let's say that's the minimum.
Man. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. And 9 times out of 10, she gets arrested. He doesn't.
Right. She's gonna go to jail.
Yeah, both of them are. Yeah, both of them are assault. Both of them. It's assault offenses. Both of them.
She didn't hit him, so it wasn't self-defense.
Yeah, man.
She hit the other cop.
I see it all day, every day. I see cops running lights and stuff because they feel like they can do it. They don't feel like they are the law. They feel like they're above it, bro. And there got to be some type of accountability for it. Like you have to. Like otherwise, it's like it's not a job. It's not a job. Like it's a pass to do whatever you want. Like that's ridiculous, man.
The hard part is that, sad to say, man, I don't think it'll ever stop. Because the most important thing you said, they not getting trained the right way.
Yeah, they not. They're not getting trained the right way. The quote unquote good cops are not speaking up enough. Like y'all not speaking up enough. Y'all not doing enough. It's a lot easier for this situation to get contained and handled internally.
Right.
It's a lot easier for it to be handled that way. But if y'all feel like, okay, he was wrong, but he's still a cop, so I'm not gonna, I'm not gonna give him any type of charges or feel like he should be in prison for this. Like, come on, bro.
If you're there, you're the partner. You're the other cop, and you know what he's doing is wrong.
That's what I'm saying. Doing nothing got the same effects. Like
being a part of it.
Yeah, it got the same effects, man.
I think it was Asian, the Asian cop that was holding the people back while the other cops were pressed upon George Floyd. He's accountable too, because you didn't have your knee on his neck. You could have prevented it. You could have stopped it, and you stood there and let that happen. So
it's to the point with me, the recording of it is bothering me. Like it's to that point where it's like if I see that happening in front of me, there's no way I'm pulling my phone out to record it. Like you're not about to be pulling that off in front of me. You about to be locking up 2 people.
That's a good point too.
Yeah.
Because you going to jail too, but you got to ask yourself, is it worth it? And in that situation, Lord knows I would go to jail for trying to help him instead of let him sit there and die.
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly, man. These people got kids and stuff, bro. Like, that's crazy. It has to be a conviction. It has to be a conviction. I feel like, and this is just my personal opinion from past incidents, I feel like it's so hard to convict somebody of murder one. It's so hard because that's what I'm saying. But the reason why it's so hard is because you have to prove without a doubt that was his intention. And at the end of the day, all those things is opinionated and no one really knows for sure.
Because it would boil down to, I had my knee on his neck, but I didn't mean to kill him.
Yeah.
I was just trying to restrain him.
And that's why so many of them walk free. But I feel like the people...
If you were police, different.
Yeah, but...
rules are different. It should be double for whatever you do as a fucking cop. If you're causing someone's death...
You're supposed to be setting the standard.
That's a fact. That's why your punishment should be worse.
Yep.
Same way as an adult and a kid.
I feel like these people get... I would say the process. I feel like most prosecutors intentionally overshoot what they should be trying to get a conviction for. You know you're not going to get a murder one conviction on this. You feel me? You know that prior to, and you still shoot for that and risk the chance of that man going free, and then whoever's and not hearing it, like
getting direct.
Come on, it happens all the time. It happens all the time. Every time I see, I don't even have to watch most cases. The Trayvon Martin situation, I didn't have to watch the entire case to know. Once they was going for that murder conviction, that murder one conviction, I already knew what the outcome was going to be. Happen. I already knew. You know, it happened, and they do it all the time. They do it all the time.
I don't know if it'll ever stop. That's what's really fucked up.
Yeah, that's why people tired of it. That's really why people tired of it. They're not going to really start trying to figure out a solution to this until people start becoming vigilantes and doing bad shit to officers just cause. And then they got families too. And all of them is not, you feel me? All of them is not doing the same fucked up shit that the rest of them are doing. But it becomes one of those situations where it's like, I'm not about to sit here and try to weed out which is which.
Right.
You know, like,
you all get held accountable, especially like you said earlier, that, you know, because you work with them, you know, you letting them get away with the bullshit.
Yeah. Muhammad Ali said it best, man. Muhammad Ali said it best. If it's 1,000 snakes coming at me trying to bite me, and there's 13 snakes standing in front of me trying to protect me from the 1,000 snakes, no offense on those 13, but I'm slamming the door on all y'all. None of you getting in. You feel me? It just is what it is. One bad apple spoils the whole bunch. We always heard that. Y'all need to take control of y'all bad apples. Hold them accountable.
Chris Rock did some shit about that, about one apple. Damn, what was that shit he just said about one apple? They said one apple don't spoil the whole bunch. And he said, oh, well, what about pilots? You know what I mean? Like, is it okay for one pilot to be bad? No. None of them can be bad. If you're a pilot and you got people's lives in your hand, you can't be bad. So it can't be one bad apple don't spoil the whole bunch.
You can't be an okay surgeon.
No.
Your survival ratio can't be 60-40.
Right.
Come on, man. Like, it's, oh my goodness.
One bad apple does spoil the whole bunch.
Yes, definitely.
Fuck that.
Definitely.
So again, man, hopefully, man, at least some kind of change will come, man, because I mean, I think this is, I'm not sure, but I think this is probably one of the first times that there were protests all over the country. I think it's been done before, but I think this might have been the most protests. I'm gonna check and find out, but it was so dope to see all the cities and states and everywhere, you know, having their own protests, man.
Yeah. As far as of recent, I can say for sure, as of recent, like I said with the Trayvon Martin situation, you know, the Mike Brown situation, things of that nature, Sandra Bland and all of them, this George Floyd situation definitely hit a lot more states, you know, and had a higher magnitude, you know, so. But like I said, all of that built up to this point, you know, not to say that this situation was any worse than those situations. Right. It's just constant build up, pressure. And this is the outcome of it.
And then, like I said, even during this happening, they're still out there, you know,
no regard, bro.
People.
No regard for human life, man. Like a lot.
Yeah,
that shit is a gang, bro. It's a gang. I'm gonna call it what it is. It's a gang.
15 minutes of fame. You are now listening to 15 Minutes of Fame Radio.
Let's go.